Well, fellas and ladies, it is about that time to review A Quiet Place Day 1. Prequel to John Krasinski's horror franchise, this one directed by Michael Sarnowski. And this one is set on the first day of the invasion of aliens who kill you if you make a sound, follows two people in New York as they try to survive this new threat that faces humanity. I'm a big fan of the Quiet Place movies, and yet, this new movie, I don't know why, I went in with low expectations. The marketing was kind of rough, made it seem like it was gonna go, straight too far away from where the franchise was at, maybe MCUify it, maybe I'd have to make another video, like the one I made about Godzilla and Ghostbusters. But to my surprise, I don't have to do that, because I liked The Quiet Place Day 1 quite a bit. Not love, I don't want to go there. I did find some issues that I had with the previous movies, to be honest. The movie has a strong reliance on jump scares, which suck. I hate jump scares with the most burning of passion. They are the death of horror. And also, this may be a personal thing, but I really don't like overbearing scores in horror. It just seems like editors and studios trying to amplify when you're supposed to be scared, and it's particularly noticeable in a franchise where a pin drop could kill you. There are moments in this movie where Michael Sarnowski does put us in the terrifying, tense atmosphere that's genuinely, stopped my heart from moving. Putting this concept in New York City where the film happily, overtly tells us it's just a naturally loud city, and there are moments of genuine terror where the squeaks of the seats in my theater got me jumping. This movie is bleak as hell, but many moments where the movie allows silent tension to take over is mostly abruptly interrupted by a blaring score that instantly makes the tension just disappear. And then all we see is a massacre, which, don't like that happening, but it's nothing compared to the silent tension the concept fucking promises. Also, this may be a false criticism complaining about a movie because of what I didn't get, but for a day one movie, it was kind of bare. I was hoping to see them show people having to adapt and learn this new world they have no choice but to live in, which sounds terrifying. But instead, very, very quickly, the characters just go, oh, it's sound, that's what it is. And it's so fast, and everyone just gets it. That aspect is just gone. And it just kind of becomes another Quiet Place movie, just not with Emily Blunt. And with that, in terms of the universe building, it just kind of retreads what we know, kind of making the movie a little pointless. That said, my fears that the film would be too large for comfort and they would MCUify A Quiet Place was pretty misguided. Sure, Michael Sarnowski's blockbuster direction wasn't that special, and there is some annoying MCU humor thrown in there. Also, there's a cat, so yeah, sometimes it's just there to make the audience, go like, a cat, yay, like a brain-dead fucking herd. But then the cat ends up having some genuine emotional reason to be there. So, hey, good job, kitty. The idea of it taking place in New York never felt like a cheap gimmick. In fact, a part of me wanted them to embrace it more. But I was fine the way they embraced it. But the movie is strongest when it remembers what makes the Quiet Place franchise kind of pretty special. It's genuine heart. Michael Sarnowski, who directed Pig, didn't forget where he came from. The movie works best when it's grounded and focuses on the characters. Not just, oh no, we're gonna die now, but when the movie takes pre-existing personal struggles and amplifies them. And through Lupita Nyong'o and Jessup Quinn's excellent performances, there was a weird humanity at play here that made even the darkest, most hopeless moments, feel borderline life-affirming. The place Lupita Nyong'o's character begins and where she ends is pretty, drastically different, and in my opinion, more worthwhile than the terror that most people will go see this for. And I do think that is owed to Michael Sarnowski's humanistic tendencies. When the movie slows down, sometimes for a while, the movie is breathtakingly sweet and heartwarming. There's maybe one fetch quest, maybe go, this is silly, but other than that, the movie is very focused. It doesn't have much else it's trying to do beyond its central character's journey, which I do not say insultingly in the slightest. So while it is my least favorite of the Quiet Place movies, and it did kind of accomplish not too much in terms of the grand scale of the franchise, it still remained very human and intense at the same time, creating some life-affirming and emotionally impactful moments despite how dour everything is. And I'm going to give it 7 Lupitas out of 10. Alright, that's the end of that one. I'm going to bye-bye. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to go ahead and tiptoe out here.